deputy and his killer. A barrage of bullets and a deadly gun battle with a heavily armed man claims the life of the Tulare County Sheriff's deputy.
We're advised to put down the gun and stay inside his residence. Shots fired, shots fired. Officer down. Okay, killer. Shots fired, shots fired. Officer down. No shots fired by the suspect.
After an hours-long standoff and repeated shootouts, the gunman finally taken down.
One of the Bearcats ran over him and killed him. We intentionally ran him over. Don't shoot at cops. You shoot at cops, we're going to run you over. He got run over. He got what he deserved.
The sheriff says 35-year-old Randy Hopper, a 6-year veteran of the department, was shot and killed as detectives were serving an eviction notice at a home in Porterville between Bakersfield and Fresno. Investigators say the suspect, 59
One of the most disturbing headlines I've ever seen, the headline about Charlie Kirk.
I've not really looked at Dan Bongino's face since he's been deputy head of the FBI. And he looks different, doesn't he? He looks a bit worn out. Like, my friend one time told me that he was once doing a farm visit, and on that farm visit, there were trays of chicks. Young hens, little yellow chicks, this being Easter and all. And he said that in one of the trays, all the chicks was alive, and in the other tray, the chicks were all dead. And he said, to amuse himself, he picked up one of the living chicks and showed it all of the dead chicks. And then put it back with the living chicks. I reckon that chick looks how Dan Bongino looks now. Like he's just seen too much stuff.
One of the most disturbing headlines I've ever seen, the headline about Charlie Kirk.
I've not really looked at Dan Bongino's face since he's been deputy head of the FBI. And he looks different, doesn't he? He looks a bit worn out. Like, my friend one time told me that he was once...
And this one time, a band camp.
The New York proposal is 127 billion, so it is more.
Holy
So New York City is, their budget is more than the entire state of California with state of Florida with 3 million more people, or 3 times the people. The amount for migrants is crazy. There should be $0 for illegal immigrants.
But
Zero.
I don't think you can have zero, because if they're going to be there, they're going to be. You have to feed them. You have to do something with them. Like literally, if you don't feed them, they're going to be robbing stores. They have to. Human beings need food. What are you going to do?
Get them jobs.
How are you going to get a migrant a job?
Get them a job in Guatemala.
Wouldn't you rather give them food than a job? I don't want them taking American citizens' jobs.
Well, the whole thing's a mess.
The whole thing's a mess, but the point is you can't just throw them away.
Those sanctuary cities, by any rational explanation, should be completely banned, and it is a violation of the Supremacy Clause. So that, number one, is right there. But this is where, Rogan, get to the end of the road. Okay, you get it. You think Zorhan's a psychopath. You think sanctuary cities are wrong. You think the spending is out of control. Then it is clean-cut what you have to do. These people cannot be put into public office. We need to close our borders. We need to kick them all out and everything else. It's only because of the half-measure people that suddenly realize everything goes to and they go, oh man, what are we going to do? But then it's too late, as Malice points out. Well, now you've brought them in. You're going to give them nothing. Okay, they're going to start raping and pillaging and murdering, which actually is coming to New York City after the snowstorm.
The New York proposal is 127 billion, so it is more.
Holy
So New York City is, their budget is more than the entire state of California with state of Florida with 3 million more people, or 3 times the people. The amount for migrants is crazy. There should be $0 for illegal immigrants.
That doesn't make any sense, Joe. Well, we've had immigration programs for years that is well funded. And there are teams that need to keep an eye on illegal immigration that go around. If there are illegal immigrants, to see, are they working? Are they committing crimes? Are they in a gang? Are they dealing drugs? Do they got a flower shop, not bothering anybody? Not saying that, I'm just saying that if you're looking at 3 illegals and one's running a flower shop, not bothering anybody, seems to be a nice person, they've checked him out. Another one has an ice cream stand, totally fine. The third one, are dealing drugs, they got weapons, they're getting kids involved. They're dealing with older Americans that are criminals who use illegal immigrants, right? You got 3 generations here. You got the older hicks and goons that use the illegal immigrants, and then the illegal immigrants going around recruiting people who think it's cool to hang out with an immigrant. You know, almost like back in the day, it was cool to hang out with a black person. Now that's it's like Middle Eastern and other nationalities are become the popular. It's so fucking stupid. People are so dumb. It's sickening. Right. So, yeah, I mean, that needs funding, Joe. They got to go make sure that the people who are illegal, I mean, who's going to take care of those things if it's not funded? Right, and then, I mean, who's going to pay for them to be shipped back home? That has to be paid for, right? Is it just going to come out of thin air? Or to help them get legal papers and whatever need be. Are they low income? Sometimes they're financially stable and they just need help getting the proper paperwork. And if they're not committing any crimes and they're a good person and they've been here for years, like many others who have been coming up on these drug trafficking lines that you guys depend on as retired sports players. Do you not get that? I know a lot of us have been kind of like, what the fuck, Joe, for many years. Way back when he had John Anthony West on. Yeah, really sad. I'm not really sure. I mean, we've been beyond madness for years, like kind of just, yeah, at peace with it all. Just grateful to be here watching the show, huh? Life is beautiful. It really is, actually. We're having a coffee right now. We're listening to some music. Got a few classes here, talking to our friends from around the world. What's up, guys? They're all doing different things. One's on a train. One's in a plane. One's wearing a Superman outfit. One's painting a picture. One's roller skating. One's riding a bike. One's taking a hike. You know, I think you and me are just alike. Totally different. Not the same at all. You know, opposites attract. Yeah, so anyways, much peace and health to you all. I really hope the proper authorities here in Augusta, Maine do what they're supposed to do to help our children here in the hands of sick, murderous pedophiles and bring clarity and understanding, just like we are. Right, well, they were talking about that, the person arrested for releasing information, leaking information, some army officer. So that information that was leaked is stuff a lot of other people were saying. Right, but they're just crazy retards who live with their parents, potheads, below middle class. Right, so when someone who says something and it's their job or they're under contract, kind of like a doctor, we're dealing with this in all sectors, healthcare, education, oh, you can't say anything or you lose your job. And they're showing us that. They've actually been arresting people and going after them. Yeah, sometimes they get killed. It all depends on the situation where they live. I know if you're in a smart city, you're probably well protected from any of those kind of freak accidents, but you never know. Sometimes some of the people in those smart cities start to turn, but they keep a close eye on all of them. I mean, they can sense if they even think about being a rational human being. Yeah. Wow. Hey, you paid for it, man. Thanks. You're welcome. Everyone you know will since we all die eventually. Not sure they've got a name for me, since we all die eventually.
Hello there, and welcome to the 262nd edition of Louis Black's Raincast, entitled "He Is Insane." Yes, he is, and you think it is. Maybe it's not who you think it is, but if you don't really know who that is, then you're insane. Because and I will be repeating that a few times. It's a bit muddled here at the beginning because we're having to repeat the opening. I had a different title for it. And then by the end of the day, yesterday, there was a new title was necessary because it was really the title I was going to use initially. Yeah. And he kind of, took another step forward in terms of proving this hypothesis of mine, which is no longer a hypothesis. It is, I think it's a legitimate statement of fact. He's insane. Okay? The president that was elected, duly elected, and even though we don't think that people should be sending in voting by mail, he was elected, and a lot of those people sent in their ballots by mail and didn't realize at the time he was insane. I kind of knew he was, but then he took it one step further and said, okay, I have to make that statement. Here's what he said, which is why I kind of had to fuck with this, the title, and really kind of futz a little with the opening. So he, in one of his tweets, or posts as they call it, it's not a post, it's a tweet, all right? Even though he doesn't do it on X or whatever you want to fucking call it. Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah. Praise be to Allah. Praise be to Allah. He's sick. He posted, praise be to Allah. Praise be to Allah. Praise be to Allah. Wow. I'll talk about it later on. That's overstepping bounds. That, if we actually go ahead and do that, if he does that in our name, those are war crimes. Okay? How do we know that? Because they're war crimes. That's how we know it. Because even in war, they came up with some rules that said, well, that's too fucking far because it fucks with the civilian population. You don't want to do that.
But see, Lewis, what a lot of them allocated back in 2010 to do to the American people is war crimes too, and that's not being addressed, and our children are dying and being fucked and tortured all around us by these psychotic, over-medicated people on medications that they profit from. I know it's hard for you to understand because a lot of them are your friends. I know I remember way back when some of them saw we were kind of like, vote for Trump. Holy shit. Talk about bring on the fucking bulls, man. You're confused. And they're all off on these fucking ghost and alien stories, and we're trying to address the same issues. I know, I'm telling you right now. No, I am telling you right now. 1, 2, 3, I am telling you right now. Yeah, once you see it, and you can't unsee it. Yeah, by 2013, it was beyond fed up, game over, and we signed an FBI contract. Yeah, when you take a look at it, and where was that stuff going? We got nothing to hide. We'll answer anybody's questions. Do what you gotta do, man. Yeah, and see, that's the difference between us and a lot of those people when you get into like the Russell Brand loops and circles of entertainment and marketers. Right, and they have them all, like keeping quiet, like teaching them all about these direct energy weapons and how to send the frequencies and test people and test each other and innocent pranks and how it can hurt people though, so you gotta be careful. And I mean, as you can see how dangerous this is, and we can't let this out to those animals, right? It's like they don't realize it's already been out there. They think it's new. I know, it's like the other day we're listening to Rogan and he's saying they might be able to do this someday, and oh, it's amazing what they're doing now. It's like, okay, they've been doing that since before I was born. I was born in 82, Joe. Right, so that's what's confusing to a lot of us. And then to also, I mean, take it a little seriously as though, okay, so let's learn together then. Right? Come on. It's really fucking easy to understand. And people playing these games and stupid, that really pisses us off, Joe, because around these parts where I grew up, the people that play stupid to that and push the dumb fucking bullshit with ghosts and aliens and how the pyramids were built and flat earthers and fucking lizard people are fucking nasty fucking goons and gooks trafficking drugs that think it's okay to fuck little kids. So when you want to jump on board that train and do the same thing, motherfucker, it pisses us the fuck off. When you want to protect these pieces of shit and promote the fucking drugs and fighting and psychedelics. When we got little kids being beat up by these punks who want to be fucking cool, like Mike and Joe. People around here need to wake the fuck up. My name is Mary. We're at the Governor Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine, and I have 4 children here, and my youngest 2 are in the hands of sick, murderous pedophiles, being protected by 6 stupid fucking activists and druggies and pieces of shit citizens that are more concerned about covering up their own fucking fraud and drugs and then telling their rehab stories and think it's cool. We've been on these programs since we were 18, and we were lucky to survive the childhood, drug abuse, neglect, murders, overdoses. And you people are playing these fucking games. You fucking pieces of shit. Yeah, and a lot of the adults involved with it are dead or they have moved away and they're still playing fucking games with the people here. How's Crazy Mary? You shut your fucking nasty cunt fucking holes. Shut the fuck up. I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to help you. They are going to start coming after you and your kids. It's not a fucking joke. There's radicals everywhere. You see it happening. We're putting the spotlight on you all for a reason. It's not a fucking joke. My kids were vaccinated in 2013 and they've been being fucked and tortured. He beat up his own little kid in the tub right around that time, and I lost use of an arm and the dog's leg blew up. How many times do we have to fucking say this shit? Okay, it's all in your head, doesn't exist. Go to your room. You people need to wake the fuck up. That right there alone is fucked up. Some kind of domestic fucking abuse. But I should be grateful, huh? And you gotta teach me a lesson? Who's disrespecting their parents? Huh? Patty cake, baker's man, huh? Who's being mean to their parents? Gotta teach these kids a lesson. You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but what? I swear to God. And I swear to everything holy. I know where you live and I've seen where you sleep. One way or another. Don't worry about us. We're not gonna do shit. We're not violent. We would love for the public school systems to get... We won't go there, right? We won't even fucking go there, will we, ladies and gentlemen? I know, help the battered women and veterans. Huh? Go walk your fucking dog and go to your Botox appointments, you nasty fucking... Nasty fucking people, man. I can't even come up with a gross enough word to describe how fucking gross and disgusting you pestilences here on planet Earth are. Bunch of scum. No better than a barnacle. It's not a joke. We're just at peace. And if you want to say this is a mental illness, that we can go from one emotion to another very quickly, well, you're sadly mistaken. But unfortunately, people are stupid and believe in ghosts. Virginia. Go to sleep. I'm gonna go make a coffee. What are you doing? Yeah, French press.